Hey, Mike, this is the coolest white dude in Yashkaba, Mexico. How are you, my friend?
The coolest dude. What's going on, my man? Holla at me.
Hey, I posted on Telegram today the thread chart showing consumer credit.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting because, last week you talked about 1 in 6 people are having trouble paying their utility bills.
Right.
Well, the credit cards are nearly tapped out. I don't think there's much left for further purchasing ability, I guess is what I'd call it.
Right.
One thing I spoke about last week when I called in regarding, how do you get the people to use it? I was referring to digital currency.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they just give it out, like we've been talking about with the universal basic income.
Right.
And Johnny Common folk is so poor, can't pay his utility. He's going to take what he can get, and that's the digital path to slavery.
Right. No doubt. So like just how the stimulus checks came out for, was it 2 years? Was it 2 years ago now? A year and a half ago? It was 2 or 3 rounds. There's going to be there's going to be an airdrop or two into your digital wallet at some point in the near future once all this pain comes through the Powell mentioned. And then, of course, everybody who will need that assistance will definitely log in, put all your information you need to, and then you'll get your airdrop. And that's going to be an introduction, I think, to the whole social credit system that comes with the restrictions and things like that down the line. They're going to get you hooked first off the airdrops, and then they'll come in with the stipulations and regulations. And if you don't meet them, then they're going to cut it off. By that time, the goal is to have everybody used to it, to where you'll just comply. You'll feel obligated to comply, or you won't get your next round of payment, because it's already an act out there. We talked about it 2 years ago, where they talking about monthly payments of $2,000 at a bare minimum, and it was written for some type of event, which I think is going to be in the future. So that's just me.
Well, I think you're absolutely right, and the government always works in totalitarian 2 steps of incrementals.
Right.
If you think about it, like with guns, first anyone can have a gun, and then you can't have a automatic, and then a semi-automatic, and then bump stocks, and before you know it, you can't have any. And I think with the currency, like you're saying, at first you get to do whatever you want with it, and it's great. And then they come in and they put the rules and the regulations based on the social credit scores or whatever, and it's cradle to grave government management.
Right. Hey, man. As always, appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for calling in.